Coming up on Sports Weekly, we've got some high school basketball highlights, including a big game for San Gorgonio as they were taking on Granite Hills. Plus, we'll take a peek over at Arroyo Valley as the Hawks were trying to get their first win in the season, taking on Grand Terrace. Then it's on to the old soccer pitch as the Hawks girls soccer team taking on Summit in San Andreas League play. Yes, already league action and a big match for Arroyo Valley. Meanwhile, the Cajon boys soccer team listen in, celebrating after they win the Norte Vista League Championship. We will hear from head coach Rafael Lara, his first year as the head coach of the Cowboys. And finally, more hoops. We're going to check in with Aquinas head coach David Johnson as the Falcons are coming off the Capistrano Valley Christian Tournament Championship, and now it's on to Las Vegas for the Tarkanian Classic. All that and more coming up on this edition of Sports Weekly on IEMG. And it starts right now. And what is up, everybody? Welcome to Sports Weekly on IEMG. I am your host, Pep Fernandez. We appreciate you tuning in to this week's show. We got some great basketball and soccer highlights coming your way in this edition. And we're going to start at, San Gorgonio High School. They have a brand new boys basketball coach. His name is Dalton Martin. In fact, Coach Martin has been at San G for a while as a teacher. He played at San Gorgonio, now getting his shot for the first time as a head coach, and he's doing it at his alma mater at San G. Previously, he was at A.B. Miller as an assistant coach, and right now, the Spartans playing some really good basketball to start the season. So let's take you out to San G, taking on Granite Hills. It was pretty close at halftime, but man, San G really turned it on in the third quarter, up 28-25 when Vincent Warsaw hits the three, 31-25, San G in front. Then it's going to be Rylan Barr, drives to the cup, and he gets two right there for Barr. And then it's Barr going back inside for the Spartans. The hoop, and this time the harm, a little bit of contact there. And now San G goes up by 10, a double-digit lead for San Gorgonio, 36-26, to the hard way for Barr. Then it's Trey Dorsey for two, 40-29. You can see the lead beginning to balloon for the Spartans against Granite Hills in transition. Jalen Carmichael with the basket. San G pushes its lead to 15. This is all in the third quarter. Later in the third, off the miss, Derante Evans tips it in. Great play by Evans, and the Spartans go up 46-29. And San G would extend its lead to 20 points when Sam Ricks hits the tray. 49-29 as we head to the fourth quarter, and San G would hang on in this one. To the fourth, here comes Ricks with the runner off the glass. That one is good. And how about Barr for two more? San Gorgonio wins at home big time against Granite Hills, 63-46, the final score. The Spartans move to 5-4 overall on the season. A great start for Coach Martin and San Gorgonio. Let's hear from Coach after that big win and what he liked in that victory against Granite Hills.
I like the fact that they play hard for me. I teach them fundamentals. When I got here, it wasn't much fundamentals going on. I'm a fundamental coach. That's one of the things that I'm really, really, really big on. So I gave them fundamentals and I gave them desire. And they were just the guys that were hungry to play. And because of that, they play hard. And that's what's getting us through the games. We had a little bit of a rough start in the Jurupa Valley tournament. We had to learn a lot of lessons. We made some adjustments. And now we're kind of finding our stride. These guys are just so hungry. And I'm just really, really glad that I have this bunch because they love what they do and they fight hard. And that's what I told them. I told them you can't control whether you're going to have a good shooting day. You can't control if you're going to make every layup. But one thing you can't control is effort. Granite Hills is a very energetic, very, very, very inspirational team. So I told my players that they weren't doing anything special. They were just more energetic than we are, and we had to match their energy. You can't let a team come out there that's hyped. They can feed off of that, and they can get into the game, and then they can wear you out. But I told them that they're not faster than us, they're not better than us, not more skilled than us. We just have to match their energy, and that was a simple adjustment.
And as we mentioned, Coach Martin is a San G alum, so he's got a lot of pride out there at San Gorgonio trying to get them back to the top of their league, a playoff spot, maybe even a playoff run. And at 5-4, they've won 5 of their first 9 games. It's looking pretty good for San Gorgonio. And Coach Martin, happy to be back at his alma mater with his first head coaching gig. As we mentioned, he was at A.B. Miller before as an assistant. They had some really good teams with the Rebels. Now he's got his own program, trying to put his stamp on the program and get San G back to the top. And he likes what he sees so far from this group.
Really excited, Pep. I'm really excited. I just love, this is a dream of mine to have my own program. I don't know if you knew, but I was at A.B. Miller, assistant coach Alvarez, which was a great team, 2 league championships. And then I'm here in San Bernardino. This is where I teach at. I love this school. I'm an alumni. I graduated in 97 from here, played on this court. So it's just a really good dream, and I just love the bunch I have. They just fight. I just love these young guys. They're awesome. It's all about defense for me, defense, fundamentals, composure. The baseline of our program, the heart of our program is character and culture. That's what we put on our T-shirts. That's what we represent. And I told the guys that it's one thing to be a great basketball player, but I want you to be a good person. More than that, be a good person, have good character, good culture, develop that, and that'll feed into everything else.
And now it's on to Arroyo Valley High School, the girls Hawks team, taking on Grand Terrace in San Andreas League play. The Hawks trying to get their first win of the season, but in the first quarter, the Titans' Micaiah Anderson, the long pass up ahead to Jalen Barajas for the easy bucket. GT up by 4. And then it's going to be Arroyo Valley hanging tough thanks to the hot shooting from Lice Rodriguez. Knocks it down from the outside. And later Rodriguez spots up for 3 off the glass and good. Rodriguez with a big 3-pointer to pull the Hawks within 1 of Grand Terrace. And then it's Cadence Garcia for Arroyo Valley. She's going to connect on the long jumper there, but Arroyo Valley would come up short in this one, so the Hawks still searching for their first win of the season as they fall to Grand Terrace in league play. All right, when we come back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG, we are going to hit the soccer pitch at Arroyo Valley and also with the Cajon boys. That's next here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.